Hello, 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 my beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. This is our corner of the YouTube streets that we like to chill and relax and conversate at. Hey, Jess Valencia. Hey, Sissy Pooh. Don't hurt Sasha. Uh-oh. They must have made her mad. They must have made her mad. Girl, might need her own space for a little bit if they gonna keep bullying her. That's not nice. But as I was saying, when y'all come in the building, please hit the like button. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. This channel, let me explain it to some people. That's just to my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your time and your patience with me. And I'm sorry that I'm late, but I was having a conversation with my family members. So I hope that everybody is good. And it's Sunday, y'all. It is Sunday. And I have been thinking so much. I keep telling y'all I'm an overthinker, right? So I've been thinking so much to the point where some stuff I be wanting to get out, I can't get out. But one thing I do know is that God woke me up this morning. Well, you just got you a mini you. You got you a mini you on your hands, sis. That's what that is. You got a mini you on your hands. And she said, I'm not having it. Y'all gonna stop playing in my face. I don't like it. Y'all gonna stop harassing me. But anywho, what I came on here for, because I wanted to check on my people. And like I said, it is Sunday. It is the day the Lord has made and has given us the strength to continue to push forward. Yes, I said you got you a you. You got you a little mini you, girl. She said, I'm a fighter, not a lover. That's what she said. She a fighter, not a lover. But I wanted to say this because I was going through this Bible of inspirational stuff. It's called Covenant Blessings, Timeless Promises and Inspirational Insight. It says breakthrough. I forgot I had this book. My sister gave me this book. And y'all know I've been on Get My Mind Right. And I want to especially thank Blended Healing and Evangelist Val. Evangelist Val, I thank you so much for coming to my page. Bless me with your presence and a prayer because I needed that prayer. Y'all have no clue. I thank y'all for that. And I thank Blended Healing for coming and telling me some stuff that I can do to cleanse my spirit, to cleanse my life of all the madness going on, and giving me some good tips and some videos to watch. So I wanted to say this because this was on my heart and I left a pen note in it. So I'm going to say this. Like I said, it's Sunday. And y'all know I get real sometimes. Sometimes I try to be as positive and uplifting as I possibly can. But I read this right here. It's for you to shun away from the blessings of God, the love of God, the mercy of God, and the grace of God is for you to not to deny God to be who he is and said he is. God did not create you because he needed somebody to judge. He created you because he wanted somebody to live and bless. Here's the other part, because I was like, whoa, yeah, I need that in my life. Oh, that's the last part of it. They didn't add anymore. Well, I'm going to talk about this. This is God's covenant inheritance. For such as a blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they be cursed. Ah, my phone falling. Be cursed of him shall be out. Nope. That don't make no sense. Sorry about that. My phone is falling, y'all, and I'm having a difficult time today. But Let me get back to what I was reading. Let me read this over because I messed it up. So my bad. For such as a be for such as being a blessing to him shall not inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. Psalms 37:22. Son, that are ever with you, and all that I am, all that I have in this thine. Ooh, I couldn't get that out. Punch me in the face for it. But yeah, I was going through this book and I was like, it's time. It's time for me to get it right. Because this right here is another part that got to me. It says the restoration of your inheritance is not based on on compromise, contingency, or predominant conditions of work. Rather, you are a child of royal bloodline and an heir through Jesus Christ. You were created for a kindly position, called for a royal purpose and a crown with a covenant promise. You are destined to dine at the king's table and to receive your rightful inheritance. If we inherit with Jesus Christ, then the covenant of God made with him has already proven our inheritance or harvest. All we must do is claim it. God has given you a royal role. Hey BJ, hey sis, how you doing? My phone is acting retarded. I don't know what it is, but it is on crack right now. It don't want me to show nothing. It's just being real disrespectful. I don't know what the problem is. So I guess I can't pop them screens up on thing. Where was I at? God has given you a royal robe and the family ring marking you as one of his children, and gave you the family name I can't ever say this word. Signified your right to the Father's inheritance. You do not have to live on the crumbs. There is no better position in life than to be a child of God. Now, I had to get through that and I had to read that because that was on my heart and that's what I was feeling today. And y'all know that God blesses those that understand. Get out my way. Get out of here. It won't let me do it. I'm getting mad. My phone is acting up real bad. But anyway, I wanted to check on everybody. I wanted to wish everybody a blessed Sunday. I pray that y'all day goes well. I pray that God keeps you in a space today that you allow nobody to disrupt your peace. I pray for all those children and women and men that lost their lives in Iran, in the 2 mass shootings that happened, because this land is supposed to be the land of the free, right? But this is not the land of the free because nothing on this land is free. You know I love you, sis. You know I got you, but my phone is acting dumb. I don't know why I want to act stupid today, but it's acting stupid today. I guess I'm gonna have to alcohol her down because I don't like the way she acting. She being disrespectful. But this is supposed to be a free country, right? I'm trying to understand if this is a free country, why are we paying for water? If this is a free country, why is it the government can tell us what we can and cannot do with our bodies and what we should do with our unemployment and our disability? If this is a free country, why are there so many black men and brown men enslaved in jail? If this is a free country, and I'm tired of people using the excuses innocent until proven guilty. The United States don't work that way. The United States works you're guilty until proven innocent. And the sad thing is many people Many men, women are sitting in jail for nothing. Nothing they did, nothing they had anything to do with. But because somebody said it was them, and that's from another persuasion normally, they believe it all. And I'm like, did you do your due diligence of checking to make sure this is the person that really did it? Because you know how white people, and that's no disrespect to anybody that's Caucasian. Please don't get offended. Please, please do not get offended. But my thing is, if any Caucasian woman, no, I said I was going to stop using that word. The word is melanin deficient. If there are any melanin deficient people that say that a black man did something to them, they're going to automatically believe them first. They're going to believe them first. That's right. Drop some crowns in the chat for yourself. And also drop some airplanes because you know my sister, Jess Valencia, stay on the move. And we are royal riders over here as well. So don't get it twisted. We have many labels over here. We are royal gladiators. We are royal rioters. We are teasers. We are, what is what you call Paige? See, I'm one of Queen Sheba's court members because I do belong to her channel. The House of the Princess. I am also. Yes, indeedy. And it's like, but I just wanted to shout them out and say, you know, I don't just stay on my site all the time. I'll be over here most of the time, but I don't really just stay on my site. I like to be entertained. And everybody ain't talking about the same thing. So I'm good with that. You know what I mean? I like that. But I'm trying to understand. This is the free world. They claim that we have all the money in the world. So why are we always in a deficit if we the richest country in the world? Why would y'all claim we always in a deficit? If y'all would take, yes, we are always proven guilty. We are always guilty until proven innocent. Always. So many black men, period, sitting in jail for some shit they had nothing to do with. Because all the melanin deficient people believe that we all look alike when we don't. Ain't never been free. Ain't never been free. Ooh, it let me do it finally. Yeah. Me and I had my cousin going down down the road last night. We was on Prime TV watching what's the name of the movie? Because I'm gonna tell y'all the name of the movie. Child, we get conned all the time. Like I keep telling people, all they doing is taking our disability, our unemployment that we paid into, and giving it to other countries. Because if that's not the case, where the hell is my money? That's how I be feeling. Because let's say you don't file your taxes, which I haven't, and I don't care. But if you owe the government money, they want it now. But if the government owe you money, you have to sit and wait for it. Nothing in this land is free. And if they didn't steal this land in the first damn place, we wouldn't even be having these problems, okay? Because we be back on the motherland where most of us belong. Maybe not all, but most of us. We would have a different dialect and a different language. It wouldn't be English. That's why with Hispanic people, they have a word that means 2 to 3 different things. So it depends on the conversation you having on if that's what it is. I learned that the hard way. I don't speak Spanish, so don't ever ask me to do it. But I have Puerto Rican friends. My son has some Puerto Rican friends, Dominican friends, some Mexican friends. And I used to be like, well, why this word? You said that word. I heard you say that word, and I heard him say that word, but it don't seem like y'all was talking about the same thing. Because they have a different meaning for each word. I said, oh, okay, I get it now. I said, that's why I flunked the hell out of Spanish. Because my best friend at the time in high school, she was Puerto Rican. She used to help me out with my Spanish. Had me flunk the hell out of Spanish, and I ended up taking my ass to wood shop. I was like, this is not for me. I said, I see y'all Puerto Ricans speak different languages, just like y'all, they speak a different dialect that is put in Spanish language. I had to find that out on the hard way. But that is the land of the free, and this country is free, and the country is so wonderful. That's why immigrants are running to this country. But they're going to get hoodwinked when they get here. And I say that because they're going to use them for labor, free labor, and then probably try to send them back to where they came from. That's what I think. That's just my thought on it. My personal opinion. Because if you can have a man that lived his whole entire life in the United States since the age of 2, and I think he was 35, almost 40, he served in the United States service twice. When they came home, do you know they had the balls to send this man back to a country he's never been to, never been a part of, never lived at? Even his parents live in America, but they sent him back to the country his mom and them came from, and he don't know nobody, ain't never lived there. But if he passes away, y'all, if he passes away over there, they could ship his body back to the United States, and he could get a 21 gun salute funeral. Y'all tell me how that's right. That irritates me because I bring it up a lot, and I realize that irritates my spirit. Because I'm like, we was watching what's the name of that movie? We was watching 2 different movies. I'm gonna have to list them on my community wall. But we was watching 2 different black movies about how they stole these land, all this humongous land that these black people had in North Carolina. It's something road. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm gonna let y'all know what it is because the movie was good as hell. And it's on Prime. So if you have Prime, look for it. I'm gonna leave it on my community wall, and I'm telling y'all the movie is good. It's about this black family that their family was slaves on that land, and when that died and the owner died, they left that to that family. That all that acreage, all that land, they left to that family, and that family paid for that with blood, sweat, and tears. They paid for it with paying for the house, the taxes, and all that. And the government allowed these companies. I said, I bet you one of them was that Orange Demon, because they wasn't saying company names. But them companies, what they asses through there and was biting off piece of their land bit by bit. A cousin they didn't know, a distant cousin they didn't know of, that was left a piece of land on that property. Well, hello, Taurus here. How you doing, beloved? I ain't seen you in forever, ever. But let me stop playing. And again, anybody come in the building, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like I said, we like to talk over here. I like to tell y'all things that I have seen, heard, witnessed, or something positive. Like, I'll go into my daily devotion. Matter of fact, what is today? Today is the 29th. Okay, I got 2 more days. My cousin's birthday in 2 more days. I like to talk about positive things. I like to have regular conversations over here. So feel free to jump into the conversations. That's all I like to do. I want people's feedback. I want people to understand. I'm not here for chaos and drama. I'm here for sisterhood and peace. That's me. I can't talk for nobody else. But anyway, back to the story. Which one was I on? Oh, they chipped off bits and pieces of these. That land was humongous, and it belonged to one family. It belonged to the Real family. R-E-E-L. Is it Reals? Yeah. That one cousin sold his piece of property to somebody else, and he had no right to do that. So they're fighting with that. They're fighting with these companies kind of come in. They're messing up their fishing because they fish and shrimp all year round. And this is down in North Carolina. They owned a lot of land. Oh my God, that land was humongous. And those people came in, those Melanin deficient people came in there and started wanting to build these fancy homes in the properties that that man sold that is by the river. They had an uncle that made behind their home in the woods, he made a little creek out of rainwater. And it still fills up to this day. And I'm like, it's sad because they had nobody to fight for them. People was taking their money, talking about they was going to help them, and they didn't help them. That shit was angering me something terrible because it was handed down from generation to generations. But even with documentation proving they owned this land, the judges was like, no, I don't see that. That's not what I see. It says that property belongs to this company. No, that property don't belong to that company. The property belongs to our family. This family land. They stole so much of that land and blocked off the certain parts of the seashores where they couldn't go out and shrimp or fish. They can only go out and shrimp at night and only fish during the day. But then they started putting barriers up. Melanin deficient people started putting barriers up to where that family couldn't go no farther than that part of the sea to go fishing and shrimping. They didn't have the equipment to go way down deep in the waters where we always see, like on the show, whatever the hell the name of that show would come on TV where they be out there shrimping and fishing. But they came down there and put all these barriers and shit in place, messing up their land. Then they had the nerve to tell these two brothers, they locked them up, put them in jail because they refused to remove their houses. They told them if they didn't leave, they at least had to remove their houses off that land or they would go to jail. Them men, them two brothers, spent 8 years in jail because they refused to leave their own damn property. That property does not belong to that company like they want to say it do. It belongs to that family. They even showed the family tree of how it gets broken down. Everybody in their family gets a piece of that property so that they can build a home, build a life for themselves. And they were snatching it away bit by bit, piece by piece. People was trying to charge them $45,000 for a lawyer. They paid $45,000 for a lawyer, and they gave them $100 back. Taurus, BJ says she's here. She said, but she can't see you. I don't know if either one of y'all have each other on block, but somebody might have somebody on block and it don't want to work. I don't know. Don't start me lying. But the story just blew my mind and it hurt my heart because I'm like, Black people have been snatched from so much land over centuries. And I believe that was supposed to be our 40 acres and a mule that was owed to us, to our ancestors. But again, what do the melanin deficient people do? They take their asses and try to buy and try to steal land. That's what they do. Like people be clowning about the White House and stuff. Baby, that ain't the White House, that's the Black House. That house was built on the backs of Black folks. So my thing is, if that orange thing don't like Black folks, you shouldn't want to live in the White House. It should be called the Black House. I'm just saying. It should be considered the Black House because that house was built on Black bodies. And if I could bet my heart on it, there are Black bodies still on that land. And let me ask y'all a question. Maybe y'all answer yes or no or hell no, whatever you feel like saying, because it's past the 10-minute mark. Now, I've talked about this in another live, but I want y'all honest opinion. Could you ever live on a plantation? Would you buy a plantation and live on that plantation? Yes or no? Just give me a simple yes or no. And there's a reason why I asked that, because I had to ask my cousin that question yesterday. And the reason for that question I'm asking is because I don't have an issue with Stormy Steele, Canvas Beauty, Canvas 2.0. I don't know what her business name is now, but anyway, she from Love Marriage Huntsville. This girl lives on a plantation. She owns She lives in a house and owns this house on a plantation. How could your spirit sit well at night? How can you sleep at night knowing what was done in that house, what was done on that land, your ancestors that might be a part of that land? I just couldn't do it. My spirit couldn't hold it. And like I said, I want black folks to be the best they can be, have the best they can be, and prove the rest of this world like we could do this too. Hell, we invented most of this shit. Y'all just stole it. Yeah, I don't know why she can't see you either, sis. It's kind of strange, but I don't know. But I'm like, even Black Wall Street, how they took over Black Wall Street, how they divided those people by bridges and bullshit and streets. When that was black, like y'all could have left black folks alone, and y'all could have made a curb around, make a rig around or something. You didn't have to do it that way. See, I get offended on stuff like that. I don't know if many people do, but I do. I see nobody answer my question, but it's okay. I understand. I know just Valencia is in her bag right now. But when in the world is somebody gonna be held responsible for the shit that has happened to color people of color in this world? Whenever. And to me, the only thing it seems like that what you can do is raise your children to learn how to get their 40 acres and a mule for themselves. And I would appreciate anybody come through, hit the like button. If you don't like my video, hit the dislike button. It's an easy way to support the channel. Also, let me know if you ain't like what I had to say or if you like what I had to say. People don't think you can hit that thumbs down button. You can hit the thumbs down button if you don't like it. It's okay. I don't have no problems with it. Just, let me know. But I'm just, the more I think about history and I dig deeper into certain things in history, just like Uncle Tom, I will never call anybody in this life ever again Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom is not what that man was. If you have not watched the documentary about Uncle Tom, you need to do so. I watched it before, and that's what caused me to stop calling people Uncle Toms, because Uncle Tom is not what people tried to depict him as. The lady wrote the book. I forgot her name. I think she was the madam of the house, and she taught him how. Girl, And I'm like, why do people do the shit that they do to people? Why? Like, why come? See, it won't let me highlight this damn comment. Get out of my way. They keep trying to pull up other stuff. I don't want it to do that. Whatever. Taurus, she still can't see your Taurus. If you're still in the chat, could you make another comment so BJ can see if she can see you again? Something if you're still in the chat. But the way that they just steal stuff and take land from people, like they always try to say, oh, they act like animals. Black people act like animals. No, we don't. They're violent. No, we're not. And if we are, you know who made us violent? Because black folks weren't violent before. See, most people live only in when we were slaves. I don't live by just that. I know. We all should know. If we did us some real Black history check-ins. We all know we were kings and queens. Way before we were slaves. And now is the time for our children, our older children, to stand up and make sure they are holding themselves accountable for their actions, making sure they are not in places they do not belong, making sure they are not dating certain people they should not be dating, Sorry, I said it and I meant it. We need to let our children know. It's sad to me that we have to raise our children to say, be respectful of police officers, put your hand on 10 and 2. Don't move. Don't say nothing. I should not have to train my child to do that. My child should be treated just like any human being because he's a human and he's a man first and foremost. Like, we weren't the ones running around here killing each other and eating things. We weren't the ones running around here beating on people because you couldn't control our mind. We weren't the people. We weren't the people. We helped feed your children. Some even breastfed their children. They taught them how to read, how to write. Just they taught some enslaved people how to read and some not, and some others not. And I learned over time that it wasn't just the house Negroes that they taught how to read. It was also some outside slaves they taught to read so that they could have them preaching to the rest of the people. So I had to learn to get out of that slavery thing, because I know we were way more than that before then. And they call us violent, but they came over here and red rummed the Native Americans and stole their land. But we, the African Americans or the African ancestors, were violent and act like animals. But they don't. They eat raw meat. I've watched movies back in the day, and I know it's a movie, but it was based on a true story about these hikers that got caught up out in the mountains somewhere, and one of their brothers died, and they could not get any help. They had to go on their survival skills. What did they do? They ended up eating their boy. That's disgusting and sick in the head. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna starve. I'm not eating I'm not eating my sister. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. And they've done things like that. I want somebody to show me a African American cannibal. Never seen one. Never heard of one. And I'm gonna look it up. See, they try to beat us into submission. That's where the whole whooping of your children come from. I understand that. I understood it when I had a son. The difference is when we chastise our children, we're not out there trying to kill them, red rum them. We're not trying to hurt them. We're trying to get them to understand what you did was wrong. And I'm going to chastise you for it. But the difference with us is we let our kids still know I love you. Don't ever forget that. I love you. Your slave master didn't love you, didn't love them. They were property to them. And that broke my heart when I think about it. There's another movie y'all need to see. And please hit the like button if you come in the building. If you're catching the replay, please leave a comment down below. And subscribe to the channel if you like to. I would appreciate it. But there's another movie that I watched, but I'm gonna have to talk about that in a different video. But I just came on to wish everybody a blessed Sunday. Leave y'all with a blessing and a kind word. And to let you know I was thinking about y'all. I'm glad my sisters is good. And I pray that y'all enjoy y'all day. I pray that y'all enjoy y'all day. And if y'all don't do it because I asked, do it for yourself. Because we got to get our self-love back up. Because these so-called males running these streets, they'll have you confused, discombobulated, and lost. And you won't know what to do with yourself. We love who we love when we can't help it. But that don't mean be a fool. So, I done babbled enough. Matter of fact, let me see something. Hold on for a second, y'all. If I can find this right now, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Cause I'm a movie watcher and I love movies. And I love to learn new things. I love to learn about our history. I learn to love. I love to learn about our ancestors. Like I'm actually now, I decided I'm going to dig into my family roots because, ooh, it's a lot. Um, it's really a lot. But I want to know, like, do y'all ever have those thoughts? See, a lot. I think some people are actually um very blessed that they have their grandparents, and I'm excited. I'm happy for them. I'm just mad I never got to meet mine, and that kind of bothers me. Also, check out the Burial, y'all, with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx got a new movie out on Prime, and it's good. Where is my movies at? I was looking at damn crap yesterday. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay, the name of the movie that y'all should check out is Silver Dollar Road. That's the name of the movie about the black family and their lineage and that property. So please check that out. It is on Prime Video. I promise you, it will blow your mind. I promise you, it will blow your mind. I have one I have to watch, which is 4444. And I also watched, where'd it go? If you like scary movies, try The Last 5 Days. Try that on. But also, if you've never ever seen, where is that damn movie? It's a movie with Keke Palmer in it. And Keke Palmer, I heard of this story, but I don't remember the name of the movie. So I have to go find it. And I'm going to post that on my community wall because I told y'all the other movie. But Keke Palmer plays in this movie. And I heard of this movie before. The movie is about a young woman that lived on a plantation. And once she broke free, she tried a couple of times. But once she got free and she ran away, she was in a whole different world. She still thought the people that lived on that plantation still thought slavery still exists. It was a whole bunch of them on this man's property. They were slaves. And this was in 1970 something. They did not know they were not slaves anymore. They did not know they were free. Common is in it. It is a good movie. But I can't think of the name of it. But that movie was so powerful that woman spent years and agonizing years on this land thinking that she had to be a slave, and slavery had been abolished. And she didn't get to, and she went back for her family. Like, the movie is good. I felt so bad for her in that movie, but I give Keke Palmer props. She did a good job with that movie. I give her that. And there's also a movie that should be watched. Like I told y'all, I'm a movie buff. I'm a movie junkie. Like I said, 1001. That's with Tiana Taylor. Check that movie out as well. Now, I done ran off of my mouth long enough. I'm gonna go find me some trouble to get into. I thank y'all for coming through and rocking with your sister for a little bit. I appreciate it. Matter of fact, BJ, you got a phone call coming. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. And again, make sure y'all check out Just Valencia's page. Check out Indigo Star 1. I keep forgetting to add the 1 on it. Indigo Star 1 page. Check out Red Labels and Reactions. Red Labels, Confessions and Reactions. Check out my boy Make It Make Sense. Everybody love men's. And if you don't, something wrong with you. Check out Queen Sheba Darling. Check out Chit Chat with QT. Check out Evangelist Val's Actions and Conversations. Check out Beautiful Shalom. Check out House of the Princess. Well, check out When Tay Talk. When Diana Rose. Trying to think, somebody I feel like I'm missing. Somebody feel like it's missing. If I forgot, Eagle Soaring High, Channel 1 and 2. I almost forgot. Universal Teagle Marie. My bad, y'all. I love y'all, though. I just forgot. Check those channels out. If you have not subscribed to any of those channels that I've named, please go check them out and you will love it. Also, if you are looking for some BJ Jazz, go check out Blessed Healing. Blended Healing. Sorry, I meant to say Blessed Sister Blended Healing. But if you want some peace in your spirit and you're going through a bad day, go over and listen to Blended Healing. Baby, that woman has touched me in so many. I'm like, I'm in love with what she does because she gives it to you real and raw, and I appreciate that. And she lets you tap into who you are and let your spirit be just a little bit lighter on that day when you need it. So check out Blended Healing. Oh God, I can't forget my girls. I almost forgot. Check out Nola Reeds. Check out California Cutie. Check out Barb Meets World. Check out I'm missing somebody. Ranting with Ricardo. Check out somebody's missing. To the House of the Princess. Oh, I can't think of who it is. I feel bad. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Because I can't think of who it is. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through and rocking with your girl for a little bit. And if you're catching this on a replay, please drop some crowns in your chat for yourself. Leave a comment down below. And you can answer my question that I asked in the live if you choose to. If you don't, it's okay. So with that being said, my blessed and beautiful people, to all my people, I don't care what nationality y'all, where you come from, what you look like, as long as your heart meets the road and you are allowing God to push you through and you about positivity and sisterhood, that's the place for you. If it's not, my bad. But I thank y'all for coming through. And with that being said, this is Stu Queen. Be out. Have a blessed day.